Hey guys, make sure to check out G2A.com. A link is in the description below. They have really cheap PC games, Xbox Live codes, and a whole bunch more. Link in the description below. Yo, what's up guys? It's Xrays. Welcome back to another Call of Duty Black Ops 3 video. Now, what I have for you guys today, I actually wanted to talk about the 3-year cycle that we have with Activision for the yearly releases of Call of Duty. I actually had an idea of something that I think a lot of us would be happy with, considering, you know, the community is kind of really split right now with Infinite Warfare. The majority don't want to see it. Some of us are a little bit excited for it, but the majority, an overwhelming majority, just did not want a futuristic Call of Duty. And I mean, you can't blame them. We've had Advanced Warfare, Black Ops 3, and now we're gonna have Infinite Warfare, all three of them being a futuristic style Call of Duty with advanced movement. Here's the thing though, at the time Activision wasn't able to change anything because the studios were already under heavy development for the game. So at this point it happened, let's move on forward and try to improve this. And with that said, I have an idea that I think would be something that would be pretty cool for Activision to do and implement so that everyone is happy when their Call of Duty comes around. Now, even though the settings are different each time and even though they're futuristic, I think each of us has a favorite development studio. For me, for instance, I like Treyarch Call of Duties. I know there's people who like Infinity Ward Call of Duties, and I bet now there's newer fans who like Sledgehammer Games Call of Duties. But we don't want all of them to be the same. I think that's the one problem. We had this issue here where we had 3 futuristic Call of Duties. Before that, we had 3 kind of modern era Call of Duties. And it's kind of been that direction where you don't have variety with every year. I think that's the big problem that the community has with Activision, that they have basically carbon copies of each other for 3 years straight. And I think that if they changed it, it would be a lot more fun and a little bit more widely accepted. And here's my idea. I think that each Call of Duty development team should work on a different era. We've already seen what Infinity Ward can do with modern. I would say keep them with modern, the modern era like COD 4, Modern Warfare 2, even Modern Warfare 3, and just kind of keep them in that time zone. Have them working on a modern, normal Call of Duty. We've seen that Advanced Warfare has kind of done the futuristic stuff already. They were the first ones to do it. I would kind of have them stick with futuristic. Obviously, this time around, we can't have a futuristic Call of Duty because people would flip out since we already have Infinite Warfare, and if they did another futuristic one for AW2 or something, people would just be over it. So I bet that Sledgehammer Games right now is working on a boots on the ground Call of Duty, and I wouldn't really be surprised if that's what they are working on right now. So in the future, when it's their time again, hopefully they're the ones to do a futuristic Call of Duty. And then finally we have Treyarch, who I believe is probably the most well-versed one for an older Call of Duty. Black Ops 1, I believe, was based around the Cold War. They've done obviously World War style stuff with World at War. They could totally do a World at War 2. They could totally do a Vietnam War. They could do North Korea War. They could do a whole bunch of kind of older style Call of Duties, and I think that would be the best option. So you wouldn't be overwhelmed, for instance, having 3 futuristic Call of Duties in a row, or you wouldn't have 3 older style Call of Duties in a row or 3 modern. I think that if they had this variety, a lot more of the community would be willing and accepting because they had something new before, they're going to something different, and it just keeps the chain moving. So if they implemented this, it would start with Treyarch doing an older style Call of Duty. We'd go with Infinity Ward next, which would be a modern Call of Duty, and then we would have Advanced Warfare 2, if you want to call it that, with a futuristic one. So everyone who likes their style, who likes a modern, who doesn't want old style, or maybe wants an older Call of Duty, or maybe someone who wants a futuristic Call of Duty, they would each have their own game that they could get every single 3 years, and it would make it so we don't get too tired of one style or one era, since we're only seeing it every 3rd year. So I think that'd be the best option. Hopefully they do this moving forward. Hopefully they saw all the hate and backlash that the community has had for Infinite Warfare, and hopefully in the future we'll have an even better experience with the yearly Call of Duty. And obviously they need to work on that engine, man. It's so old. They need to work on something new. Hire a second development studio, just be working on a new engine completely. No game, just an engine, because we need a new engine. We love you, Activision, but we need higher visuals and more fidelity when it comes to the gameplay. So please work on a new engine. Don't modify an old one. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching the video. I wanted to make a video on this since I talked about it on Twitter. A lot of people seem to agree. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Would you like to see that one era per development studio just so they can keep the flow going? Let me know, leave some comments. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Drop a like and a favorite. And of course, if you guys want to see more content like this in the future, I'm going to have a ton more Call of Duty Black Ops 3, COD 2016 and 2017 news, info, rumors, leaks, and more as they come out, so make sure to subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Also, follow me on Twitter, and I do have a giveaway going, so make sure you enter that. Links down below. I'm out. Peace.